Being kind is the ultimate life hack. No, seriously. Okay, I want to start with a quote that sounds like it belongs on a beige throw rug at HomeGoods. But stay with me. There are 3 ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind. The second way is to be kind. The third way is to be kind. I know. You're already rolling your eyes like, great, another just be nice speech. But hear me out, because kindness is not what people think it is. Kindness is not being fake, not being a doormat, not letting people walk all over you, or saying, no worries, when there actually are many things to worry about. Kindness is actually one of the most underrated life strategies, and somehow it seems the hardest thing to do consistently. Welcome back to The Struggle Continues. If this is your first time here, just make sure you be kind in the comments, because here we talk about life, chaos, honesty, and the fact that we've all been lied to for a very long time. So, why kindness feels harder than it should be? Here's why being kind is difficult in real life. We are tired, we are overstimulated, we are one minor inconvenience away from losing our minds in a Target parking lot. You wake up already annoyed. Your phone is yelling at you. Your email is yelling at you. And your bank account is whispering threats. And then somebody cuts you off in traffic, and suddenly kindness feels like a personal attack. But the truth is, most people you interact with are silently going through something. Not in a dramatic way, just in a life is heavy and no one asked me how I'm doing way. Kindness isn't about fixing people, it's about not making their day worse, which honestly is a low bar. And yet, here we are. Let's break it down into real, everyday kindness, not inspirational speech kindness. Being kind is pausing before you react. Someone says something weird. Instead of immediately responding with an attitude, you pause. Not because you're weak, but because you're emotionally mature. Kindness sometimes looks like thinking, is this worth my energy? Or do I want peace? I'm choosing peace because peace is expensive and you've already paid too much. Being kind is how you talk to people who can't do anything for you. Not your boss, not someone you're trying to impress. I'm talking about cashiers, customer service reps, the people answering the phones who did not create the policy. And if you're only kind to people who benefit you, that's networking, not kindness. Kindness is saying thank you when you didn't have to. Kindness is remembering someone is a human, even if they're wearing a name tag. Being kind is not making everything about you. Someone tells you something hard, and instead of responding with, oh my God, same here, here's my trauma, you listen. You don't rush to relate. You don't try to one up their pain. You just sit there in the discomfort and let them be heard. That is elite level kindness. Rare, powerful, and slightly uncomfortable. Now, what kindness is not? Let me clear this up immediately. Being kind does not mean you say yes to everybody. It does not mean you tolerate disrespect. It does not mean you keep forgiving people who keep showing you who they are. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is leave. Kindness includes boundaries. Kindness includes saying, I don't hate you, but I'm not doing this anymore. You can be kind and still protect your peace. You can be kind and still block someone. You can be kind and choose yourself. That's growth. That's maturity. That's the kindness nobody claps for, but it changes lives. So I know you're thinking, why does kindness lead to success? Here's the part nobody talks about. Kind people get remembered. Kind people get recommended. Kind people get trusted. Not because they're perfect, but because they're safe. People want to work with kind people. People want to be around kind people. People want to support kind people. Kindness builds relationships. Relationships build opportunity. Opportunity changes your life. None of that requires you to be loud, aggressive, or ruthless. The most successful people I know, they're not the meanest, they're not the smartest. They're the ones people want to be around. Now, here's the part we conveniently skip. You cannot be kind to everybody else while being cruel to yourself. Kindness towards yourself looks like not talking to yourself like you're the worst enemy, resting without guilt, forgiving yourself for not having it all figured out yet. If you're constantly exhausted, harsh, and disappointed in yourself, kindness to others becomes impossible. You deserve the same grace you give everyone else. Yes, even you, especially you. So, yeah, there are three ways to ultimate success. The first way is to be kind, the second way is to be kind, and the third way is to be kind. Not because kindness is cute, but because kindness is powerful. Kindness changes rooms, kindness opens doors, kindness builds a life you actually want to live in. And the best part, you can practice it today for free. No subscription required. Okay, we're here. Like, subscribe, lurk quietly. I respect that. Now, go out there and be kind. Actually, go be kind, but don't let anybody play in your face. I'll see you the next time.